Personal administration concepts, transactions. What is surmised in a concurrent employment model is nothing but relationship between an employer and an employee. The transaction code PA30 is important because it is used to maintain HR master data. Individual infotype maintenance has attributes and can be used to describe individual organizational objects in an organizational plan. Actions. Dynamic actions invoke infotypes whenever there is a change or modification affecting more than one infotype. Personal action can alone be performed due to the fact that there exists more than one infotype for a person, and in general, personal action lists all the infotype associated with a person. Absence quota infotype stores leave entitlements. Fast entry for actions collect or get together all the fields that are aligned with an action on one screen. Business flow is systematically coordinated and monitored by workflow management. Within personal administration, it expedites information flow and processing activities. R3 client, ESS, and administration. A client is defined as a separate unit in SAP R3 with its own data set of records for master data and tables. ESS or Employee Self-Service in personal administration enables an employee to change or edit their data over the internet. The employees can keep up to date their own data, and this reduces the intervention of the HR department as far as maintenance of employee data is concerned. An administrator is responsible to restrict user access to personal administration upon PA or PSA. An individual activity is governed by an administrator. In other words, an administrator is made responsible for the user's actions in personal administration. Normally in payslips, the name of the administrator is given so that when the person or employee has doubts or clarifications to make regarding a payslip, they can contact the administrator whose name is given in the bottom of the payslip against the administrator tag. Basically, for an employee, the three different administrators that are stored are personal administration, time, and payroll. For email notifications to the administrator upon a data change, SAP username needs to be set up in the administrator table. Master data is entered in customizing tables. The company code is the indivisible and minutest or smallest organizational unit, creating a financial account in the external accounting space of SAP HCM. What can affect company code is in general all events that lead to profit and loss calculations. Project IMG is used to create documentation and information in SAP HCM. It is created by selecting application components and countries based on reference IMG. Features. The feature for default payroll area is ABKRS. The structure of a feature consists of fields that can be set up for decision making in the decision tree. Normally for these fields, a default value is set in easy access. The report that is run to activate a feature is called RPUMKG00. The feature PACTV is used to modify the parameters of automatic actions. A dialog box is given by the user to create an action, and the user is expected to enter the value cross or X in the required field, REQRD field, so that the action gets processed in the foreground. Pinch feature returns the names of the administrator group to which an employee belongs. Normally, those administrators who are in the administrator group returned by pinch can only be assigned to an employee in infotype 0001. Administration of payroll. SAP cannot deliver default settings for mandatory activities in IMG. The level at which regulation of employees are made effective are in personal area and personal sub area. Payroll is run at the same frequency or in the same day for employees in the same payroll area. The task performed by employee subgroup grouping for personal calculation rule differentiates the salaried employee whose salary is based on HCM master data from the hourly paid. In other words, this will treat employee differently based on payroll. Different employees are also assigned to different subgroups in pay scale group and pay scale level by employee subgroup grouping for collective agreement provision. Also, one can assign pay scale types and pay scale areas to individual pay scale groups and pay scale level. Wage type info types. The system performs indirect valuation of wage types in info type 0008, 0014 and 0015. The info types which are not delimited when an employee leaves are 0008, 0006 and 0002. In info type 0008, capacity utilization level is entered. RHINTE30 is a program used to update organizational assignment info type, which is 0001.